This is so funny, guys. Like, I'm crying. Happy New Year. It's 2025. So fun. Love that. I have this habit of like wanting to fix every single thing about myself every new year that comes, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like new year, like everything gotta change, everything like health, like finances, spiritual stuff. What else do I want to change about myself? Academics, craft, which is like my work, my career, all these things. And I'm like, bruh, all in, like, we want to change all that right now? Okay. All right. I think something that last year taught me, which is crazy saying last year, like 2024 is last year, that's crazy. It takes time to learn about yourself, but it also takes time to implement the changes of like what you learned about yourself and like change your habits because of what you've learned, if that makes sense. This year, a big thing that's really important for me is giving myself like more space, more margin, more time, because I was not very compassionate to myself last year, and I think I'm recording this because I want it on record that this is one of the main things that I want to be better at this year. As someone who's literally just started being in the 20s, like I'm literally 20 years old, I want to learn how to be okay with knowing better but not doing better. And that doesn't mean like I like letting myself go or like cutting myself too much slack, but just being self-compassionate and being like, okay, Sarah, like your whole life might not change the course of 1 year, but making certain decisions like incrementally every day, like habitual changes, things that will actually change your daily life, those have more impact in the long run. It's more about creating a new lifestyle that is conducive to the environment that I feel like I'm supposed to be in and I'm supposed to create. The two biggest things I've learned that will move the needle this year are accountability and reflection, and reflecting frequently. So accountability, like talking to someone about your goals, you know, whatever that is. But also I think the game changer for me, guys, like I write stuff down all the time. I always talk about stuff, but I very rarely like actually reflect on what is happening in my life and like actually process what's going on. And I think that's why like survival mode like gets the best of me all the time, or used to. What's the truth of what happened? Like, how do I feel? How can I move forward? Like, kind of like actually like think through it. I feel like I never gave myself space, time, margin to think through those things. But I think learning about becoming an adult is just like giving yourself time for those things, because that's how you actually progress in life and how you like grow. Matcha is so good. Thank God for matcha. At our New Year's service last night I went to, the sermon was so good, but one thing that really gut punched me is that if it doesn't align, it doesn't get my time. So yeah, I will be for sure like just taking that into the next year of like, if it doesn't align, doesn't get my time, and just being more intentional, but also not beating myself up for when things don't go exactly as I plan, and just expecting obstacles along with success. And so yeah, there's so many different mindsets, so many different things I feel like I want to take into this year, so many different things I want to do, but I had to like just kind of stop and be like, okay, like what are the main things? So if you feel pressured when every new year comes to like be a whole totally different new person and all of this, don't worry, it's okay. Take some incremental changes, look at yourself. What are the things you can do today that might change some things for tomorrow? Yeah. See you later.